issues, especially with connection, the internet. Anyhow, shalom. I'm live today. Again, it's been a while. I try to go every week. Been super busy, working, promoting, building my gym. Nutrition's kind of kicking in. So, yep, gonna have to target towards that. You know, just hustling on the other side a little. So anyways, title of today's video is Jake Paul Got No Shame. I'm going to talk about Crawford and Connello, UFC at the White House. Scott Atkinson got a couple movies out. Prisoners of War, I went ahead and watched that the other day. Diablo, also checked that out. That was also one of his more recent ones. Michael Jai White did the movie Trouble Man. And I myself did choreography for a movie Lipstick that's going to be premiering in Hollywood and in Illinois that myself and my family will be attending. Jake Paul has no shame. This is the first thing. Okay, and I've said this before. Talking as if he's going to fight Connello next and he's going to be the world champion and they've been proving so much. But the guy obviously has over 60 pounds on the guy. The kid fights at 135. Davis does. And Davis says he's retiring after this. So Davis fights at 135. Paul's last fight with Mike Tyson was at 232. So we're looking at possibly a 100-pound difference between the two guys. So Paul has no shame, acting as if this is a legitimate fight. They had to go to a whole other state just to get the fight sanctioned. So I'm just really tired of Mr. Paul's actions, antics. If you guys can, make sure you like the video. Whoever comes in and checks me out during this period of time, please like the video. It helps with the algorithm. I caught a couple new videos that I just posted. Please go ahead and check them out. I got this whole YouTube web short piece about a group of freedom seekers in the 1850s. They're African Americans. They're freedom to escape in bondage in Missouri. And they're one of the conductors. The conductor is about the Underground Railroad. Conductors are basically people that guide people from one safe house to the next. Real quick, Illinois got a lot of Underground Railroad sites. That's going to be included within my feature. I'll be shooting that next year. I'm working on it right now. I'm doing it short. So anyways, don't forget to like the video. Subscribe if you have not. I got new videos posted every week. So, yeah, Crawford and Connello. I was definitely liked. That was definitely a good fight. I watched it on Netflix. I watched it with my wife and her family. We watched it at a local bar. And yeah, Connello was pushing forward. I thought they were live. I thought they were going to give it to Connello because he was the aggressor. But once they announced the unanimous decision, I was shocked. I was very shocked. I mean, Crawford was landing clean shots. Then towards the end, Connello started showing a lot of frustration. That he was frustrated, turning his head, all this other crazy stuff, showing how frustrated he was. So that was a very interesting fight. But Connello is better than Mayweather. Is the best. So yeah, he was going around saying it was a while back, and you know, Mayweather. I don't know if it's rumors that then we got the UFC at the White House. That's a potential thing that's coming up. The UFC is going to be at the White House. It's early in the morning on a Sunday when everybody's still asleep or something. So UFC at the White House to try to get Ronda Rousey to do it. She said she didn't want to do it. John Jones said he wants to compete. Dana White says no. Mick Aspinall wants to do it. How you doing? Nollywood, how you feeling over there? But yeah, so then I would heard next year that Floyd Mayweather is going up against Mike Tyson. That's what I heard. So if you guys, everybody's coming in, I know I got 17 people in here. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to my channel if you have not. Check out my last video. Please do so. Check the last video out on my channel. Thanks for the like over there. Can you do me a favor? I don't know. That's a question. I mean, what's the favor? Thank you, Sterling Mike. You are a gentleman and a scholar. I got a couple videos on there when the live's over. Guys, go ahead and check it out. I talked about Jake Paul having no damn shame in the world. Crawford and Connello. My thoughts on it when I watched it live. I'm a martial arts instructor here in Joliet. What's the favor over here, KK? So, I got a movie coming out that I did choreography for. And I appreciate the sub, Melanie Wood. So, yeah, I got a movie coming out that I did choreography for. It's gonna be premiering in LA. It's gonna be premiering here in Chicago as well, in limited release called Lipstick. I'm gonna be checking it out. Definitely premiering. Also, I have a movie about the Underground Railroad that I'm working on, so I ain't gonna bore people too much. I'm going back to what I was doing. I'm gonna go ahead and switch towards the sports in the martial arts. I'm gonna focus a little bit more on movie martial arts because I was an MMA fighter for a professional for several years. Check out some of my fights videos on my channel. The Journeyman series is in my playlist. It's pretty much my MMA career. I was mostly a journeyman. Went around to other people's backyards and fought them and stuff like that. But now I'm transitioning into filmmaking. So I've been doing a lot of fight choreography on my channel. Go ahead and check it out. Anybody just got in here, don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you have not. KK asked me for a favor. I still ain't seen the favor. So anyhow, Scott Adkins just did this movie called Prisoners of War. I just checked it out. I like Scott Adkins, dude. I think that he's amazing. I think one of the guys that are, and him and Michael Jai White, I'm going to talk about him next. I think about these guys are really keeping the industry alive. Unfortunately, because he's amazing, the kicks, the stuff that this guy can do. Scott Adkins is just amazing. If you don't know who Scott Adkins is he was on John Wick. He was Boca on the Undisputed series. The guy's just amazing. And the martial art films, as I always said, I always came up on martial art films since I was little. Always wanted to make action movies. I'm lagging. Yeah, for some reason I don't know what's going on. Is it any better? Thanks, Sterling Mike. Is it any better? The lag. Hope I ain't lagging. Thank y'all for letting me know if I was lagging. I really, really appreciate that. Yeah, that's lame. So maybe my connection's not as good as I would hope it would be. Still lagging. Dang. Let me see what's going on over here. All right, hold on. Give me a second. Bear with me for those that still staying with me online. Bear with me. Bear with me. Eventually, I'm going to do some call-ins and let you guys call in. I want to talk about a few other topics besides martial arts. I am married. I would like to talk about a few things. Relationship, spirituality, because, I am. So there's a few things. I don't know if I'm still lagging. Is it still lagging over there? I'm trying to check. Maybe my connection. Is it better? Think a better phone. Cool, man. On my phone. This phone has been fine this whole time. Maybe I need a new one. Maybe I got to upgrade it. You guys are watching it, so let me see. Still lagging? Let's see. Video quality. So yeah, hopefully it's gotten a little bit better. First one. All right, now you can see me right there. All right, so yeah, hopefully it got a bit better. Maybe it did, maybe it did not. All righty, so I'm gonna continue on with this. Scott Adkins did the movie called Prisoners of War. It was about a guy the ship went down during World War II in Japan, and he is captive, and the warden, I guess, of the prison camp that was mistreating criminals or the prisoners, and the prisoners were going to be rescued eventually by the Allied forces. So the guy was obsessed with Atkins. Atkins was just this amazing fighter, and he's putting these guys against Atkins, and Atkins was just kicking their asses. And but it was good. It was pretty decent. I enjoyed the movie. Diablo that he did right before that. I think the guy comes out movies too often because he's not promoting them that well, and they're good movies. So I think he should spend a little bit more time on marketing and slow down so he can get a classic in because the guy's amazing. Should get a classic and be. Diablo was really good. It was about the situation where, yeah, he kidnapped this girl, and come to find out, the girl was his daughter, and her mom was killed by the guy that kind of took her away. It's kind of like the Shere Khan Shredder type of scenario where you take the kid, the daughter, and raise the daughter up on your own. Thanos did it as well. That's a common trope. So he had a situation where the little girl his daughter was raised by another guy and was stolen from him. And it was a pretty good movie, man. Very, very. Diablo, if you guys get a chance to check out Diablo, it's on Amazon. I don't get paid for none of this. But it's a really, really good movie. It's a really good movie. And that's why I said I feel like if he did a little bit more marketing, focused a little bit more on marketing, he'd be all right. Scooby Scoop, what up? But yeah, and then I also got a chance to check out Michael Jai White's movie because it's about martial arts. I'm all about martial arts. I'll be posting some techniques soon, how to do a spinning back kick. I actually might go over that right now, actually. Yeah, I'll go over the spinning back kick. Why? Where are we at? I'll go over spinning back kick. Who want to know how to do it? See Bob over there? Bob? Okay, spinning back kick. First, if I'm in my stance, here, if I'm in my stance, all right, we're going to do a side kick. First, we're doing a back side kick. So a side kick is one of those motions. So if I were to go here, that's a side kick, right? So if I were to do a back side kick, which is a turning side kick, which I'm going to turn and throw the side kick, this is the way I teach my kids. First, I'm going to kick with the back leg. All right, so back leg's there, my front leg's in front. I'm going to turn. I'm going to look at what I'm kicking. We throw that same side kick. Got it? So I'm going to turn, look at what I'm kicking, boom, turn the side kick. So I'm doing on Bob. Just in real time. Turn, boom. Got it? Boom. Boom. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe. Just showed everybody a spinning back kick. Yeah, I don't mind doing that. So I'm actually show you guys jiu-jitsu technique next time. Yeah, backside kick. That was for you. So yeah, and I appreciate everybody that's watched, that got on and checked me out, even though the video is lagging. Got a couple people telling me to get a better phone. If you guys are just getting in, make sure you like and subscribe. All right. But yeah, I think that the next fight is Jake Paul versus Davis match, dude. This fight I can't get out of my damn head. Jake Paul, great businessman, great YouTuber, but horrible fighter, man. He has no shame whatsoever. And then, he's just a weird guy. But I want to hear what everybody else thinks. What you guys think? You guys like Jake Paul? You're going to be watching the fight on Netflix? Do you guys watch martial art films? Do you watch Michael Jai White? Do you watch Scott Adkins? Speaking of Michael Jai White, I was going to talk about his movie, The Trouble Man. I think Trouble Man was pretty good, too. It was kind of, Michael Jai White's kind of focused on knowing his audience, and he's kind of a big fan of the blaxploitation. So a lot of that Jim Kelly and those movies back in the days, I think it was Williams. I forget it. I lost track of my head. But he's doing those type of movies. And, it seemed like he knows his audience. Method Man was in there. Method Man's a great actor. Method Man is a very charming, funny guy. And I'm starting to see him everywhere. That guy is in his phone in the mirror. That guy, he's been on, he's had Method Man on. He's had Halle Berry on. I forget his name. I follow his page. I think his name was like Jordan or something. He got all the recipes. So anyways, yeah, I've been seeing Michael Jai White doing this thing on The Trouble Man. He directed it, and I think he helped produce it. And the same with Scott Adkins. A lot of times you want to make your own film, especially in the martial arts space, you're going to be producing it yourself. And the choreography is going to be done by, like I see Scott Adkins doing a lot of his own choreography. I see Michael Jai White's doing all his own choreography. So, I mean, obviously, post, and I asked some guys to come out and and film some stuff with me, man. To my surprise, quite a few guys come out and do some filming with me. So that was really, really, really cool. I really appreciate that. I got a few people in. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you have not. Just so you don't have to go back and watch it again. I can just kind of briefly brush over a couple things. I got a few people coming in, talking about Jake Paul having no shame. Crawford and Connello. That was kind of my reaction to that particular fight. UFC that she wants to fight. John Jones getting denied to be able to fight on it. They want Conor McGregor to fight on it. Conor says he wants $1 million or $100 million to fight on the White House card. So, UFC moved to Paramount. The pay-per-view model is dead. There's no more pay-per-view. No more pay-per-view. The whole pay-per-view model is completely dead. And that's lame. It's just like, streaming services has changed the game, whether it's sports entertainment, whether it's films or whatnot. Streaming services has changed the game on all of us. So, I want to hear what you guys think. Do you guys watch martial arts? Yeah, this is really crazy. So I'm sorry for anybody, and I appreciate anybody that hung in there. But it's in there. But it's definitely still watch movies. All right, so I put a poll. I went ahead and put a poll. Do you guys still watch movies in a theaters, yes or no? That's what I want to know. I want to know if people still watch movies in the movie theaters. Because I'm a big fan of martial art films. I know a lot of movies have been struggling. John Wick movie failed to make his budget back. The last one with the ballerina. So a few of those. So yeah, it's in the... I want to know. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. But I think that's pretty much about it. That's all I got for everybody at the moment. I appreciate everybody rocking with me like you did. I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. I got class here in how long? Shoot, like 10 minutes. One of my kids is going to be walking in the door. It's Sunday, so see how busy and how big the class is for Sunday. All right, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Appreciate everybody that jumped in. Appreciate everybody that did a like. I'll be doing a giveaway soon. Maybe some T-shirts. As long as I got a lot of dimension.net. We got T-shirts, hoodies, beanies, pants, shorts. As a matter of fact, I'll show you guys some of the shorts. These are some of the board shorts I got. Let me see. Is this some of the board shorts I got? So go to the website, 11thdimension.net. Purchase the gear. Support us if you can. If you're in the Joliet area, you got kids, or you're an adult, I teach martial arts, so come check me out too. This is a small. Why do I have a small? All right, this is a hoodie, a small one. I guess this is for sale because I ain't asking for no small one. What is this? It's a medium. He got to make me another one. So anyhow, go to 11thdimension.net. Let me know. And don't forget to vote, guys. If you guys get a chance to vote, I need some little bit of engagement. Help circulate the video. So I don't know why I can't get this off my screen, though. Gotta move off my screen. But yeah, I got class in here in a little bit. I taught you guys. You guys can go back and look. Some of you guys a little bit later in here. Go back and look. I taught a spinning back kick. So a back, which is a backside kick. So yeah, so let me know what you guys think of my videos. Check my videos out on my channel. I guess I got a movie coming out that I'll be making, Drapetomania. Look out for it. I'll be shooting some. It's about the the Underground Railroad in the 1850s. I'm gonna be shooting. Illinois was a free state, so a lot of the filming is gonna be done here in Illinois. There's a lot of historic buildings that still existed in that time period, and will also be used for my film. So I'm gonna be making, maybe next weekend I'll be making a trip through Alton, all the way down to Alton, and come way up Peoria, um, Galesburg, Jacksonville. Yeah, I'm getting ready to make. I'm gonna write a film. I'm gonna make a film. Believe that. I'm making a film. You guys, for the new people that came in, don't forget to like and subscribe. But I'm definitely making a film. MMA was a journey for mine. It was a particular time in my life, and now that's over for me. Now I'm on the other stuff. So, yeah.